what are the technologies that you employ to increase safety, just at a high level?
At a high level, it simply is that with telematics, it gives the organisation an opportunity to see on a computer screen with a map where their vehicles, where their fleet are, geographically, obviously, importantly, how the vehicles are being used. And while that the realisation of efficiencies is inbuilt in that, from a safety perspective, we can see how those drivers are operating those pieces of machinery or vehicles. We know that 2/3 of all workplace fatalities occur in or around a vehicle. Yeah. So when we balance that with the workplace health and safety legislation, there are really two key elements to that legislation, and that is the requirement for an organisation to demonstrate their proactivity in the identification of the risk. Yeah. And we know at a high level what that means, because statistically those 2/3 of workplace fatalities occur in or around the vehicles. The second part's more difficult to get your head around, and that is the requirement for an organisation to demonstrate proactivity, how they've mitigated those identified risks. So what telematics does is afford the organisation an opportunity to distill down to quite a granular level where their high-risk drivers are, who they are, and what makes them high-risk drivers. We know that for professional drivers, if that is your income, you're almost never going to admit the fact, whether you know it or not, that you're a poor driver, that you demonstrate poor driving behaviours. So with telematics, it's binary, it's data. So we can demonstrate to the driver where their deficiencies lie and use that data to coach them into being part of that mitigation process.